typically. Every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state that worries daily. But if I link my G's it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling baby jet, jet, jet.
That's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. That's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna bust it out, you the ridicule. It's so typical.
Flatline for the night time. I'm on a first name basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. I dug myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high. I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die. The heart still beats. Head held high. I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high. I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They're set up at the 35 now. Counterplay, Jones. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Putting a receiver in motion. McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Caught at the 10-yard line. first and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play, now need a handful more, 5 yards on second and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's another for it. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on third and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings parlay the interception into points. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. Running with Swift out of the gun. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
Brings up 3rd and
3. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. We'll have the first down and even more. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up now for 1st and 10. A give right side for Swift. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. Running in the red zone. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. One in behind center with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 6-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Out of the pistol, Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They kick the running back in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And there's a with it. And the Bears regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First down, Williams to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down. Williams to throw. Komet brings it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes out to the trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now here's Williams. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So now it's going to be third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. McCarthy to throw for it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
The left side finds Burden. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. From the 46. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
15-yard line.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Swift. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Harrison Smith with the INT.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Vikings, first down.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
3rd and long for him here. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They send a receiver in motion right. Back to the air, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Okay, this quarter. Back gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. This 42 yards from the right hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
All I can tell him there is good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. McCarthy going to keep it himself. They pitch it out to him here. A nice run here past the 35. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and Williams to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Vikings are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. The throw is caught. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Kick taken in here at the 17. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's Swift on second down. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Williams from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's that's a Chicago first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll take him down at the 23-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the 43. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
And the Bears.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Williams off the play fake. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Williams again. Finds the in route complete. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
31-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Stick it in the air. It's Williams. Throwing this back in the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. Again, it's Williams. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away.
Formation for the Bears.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Vikings take over first and 10 at the Bears' 49-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. McCarthy to throw it. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And what an effort after everything seemingly went off the rails, Brock. He never gave up on the play, and he turns it into an excellent result. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Staying on the ground here with Jones. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go.
They'll run here with Jones. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup, you got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw by Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, volunteer.
To throw is Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To throw, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 7.
On the carry, it's Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10.
Williams on first down. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Williams set to pass. That's caught at the 4. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Santos now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 14. To kick off for Chicago.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
First down, Williams to throw. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
We got Diggy Frosty. Hey, volunteer.
Now here's Williams. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. He's back to throw. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They're going to pass it here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
7 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he is to throw. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now a fourth down, staring right at him.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. This was a miss-hit, Brock, low and pretty short. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, first and 10. Back to throw. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Bears trying to get everyone set. So they're going quickly here.
That's good for the Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 46.
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. And not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today as they get the first down. They can take the clock down to zeros now. So it's a win for the Vikings. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run.